What is up, party people? Welcome, Lip Gloss and Ladders fam, to a very light episode of Lip Gloss and Ladders. I am your girl Reese, aka Genius Reese,
I see you. I see you.
and I'm joined by my lovely co-host Gabii. How are you doing today?
I'm here. I'm think my kid got me sick, so we're just gonna make it happen today.
Yeah. So we are gonna. It's gonna be a quick show. We just want to run through Saturday night's mid event. I feel like that should be the name of it. It felt like main event before Raw.
Yeah, I don't. Everything like on there could have been on like a reg. Sorry, yeah, my voice is gonna go in and out because I really am sick. Um, I just feel like nothing special. I feel like these are just really glorified house shows until like we get a title change and like some real action. I don't know if I would pay to go to see this. I mean, I'm gonna watch it for free on Peacock because obviously I pay for Peacock and obviously it's on NBC and all of the things. But like, would I pay to go watch this live?
No,
No, no, I
no.
wouldn't. And them tagging it back to Evolution is kind of smart because in theory, if I'm in town for Evolution, I might as well pay you $60 to go watch this. So that's actually kind of
Right.
smart. But like, would I pay for this as a standalone event? No, no, I
No.
wouldn't.
No.
The Christmas WWE shows are better than this, and they're
Right.
just
I had
full of
more fun at the
shenanigans.
holiday tour.
I had more fun at the holiday tour than I had at this. Let's be honest. But like, what are we doing?
Girl.
And they randomly gave us Chelsea and Zelina. Girl, we normally have a rundown. We just gonna freestyle it. It's fine.
Yeah, we're just like this is
We're
this
just
is
gonna have a
great.
conversation. We're just gonna have a random conversation. We're just gonna record it.
Yeah.
Special
Like
edition,
that's how
Gabii
our
and
shows
Reese.
are.
We gotta come up with a nice like name for me and you, but we'll do that later. Don't worry about it. But I kind of just randomly gave us. They just randomly gave us Zelina and Chelsea, and that match was weird.
I
Zelina
don't.
messed up the 619. Chelsea got hurt. Like, I don't know what's happening.
I didn't even see when Chelsea got hurt. I just looked up and like, oh, her face.
So she missed the 619, and then she went back for it, and that's when she got kneed in the face. If you miss your spot, you miss your spot. Like, we ain't gotta go. Like, I don't know. You could tell
That's not
Zelina
even.
was kind of off by it too, but just was like,
Yeah.
all
I
right.
speaking of that match, and on the we did the predictions, and I said this was going to be the sleeper match. I just went to sleep during the match.
No, our sleeper match is Damien and Drew. That was because we didn't even watch that. So full disclosure,
Yep.
me and Reese watched it together last night with Black Wrestling. We went over, hung out with Fam and Mimi and DDM. And like literally when that match came on, like I think we changed the channel and
I'm
like
starting to eat crabs.
started eating crabs, had some chicken, and then we came back and was like, "Oh, the match
Oh,
is over."
what got my
Hmm,
attention about the match being over was
hmm.
Jesse Ventura. Like, what the?
Pissed, pissed. We need him on commentary more often. He's that
Like,
crouchity, crotchety
please,
old man that's just
please.
gonna say whatever the hell he wants to say. Like, and I love that for him, honestly.
Because what they gonna do?
I love that.
Fire him? Like you let me back.
And then he had the Malcolm X hat on and the Jimi Hendrix shirt.
Like
Please,
who gonna check me? Like and who's gonna check?
please. He needs to be on like all show commentary at this point. Like, I love it. Like, let that old
Can we
man speak his
get him
piece.
instead of Pat? Please.
I
Because I
thought they were writing Pat off. That was the whole point of that match was to write Pat off, and it did not happen. And I was like, at the end of the match too, he just got up and walked off. Like there was no selling. He just was like,
yeah,
"All
I just
right,
got
bro,
destroyed by it's fine. It's fine.
I'm just gonna walk off."
I'm just sitting here like interesting. Interesting. I guess. Interesting enough.
Girl, I guess it happened. It
it,
happened.
it existed. I like and again in our predictions game was like, what number match is this? I don't know. It's given like remember when we got the bar? You know how we
Yes,
got that Cesaro and Sheamus in that best of seven? I'm telling you this right now. If Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest team up in a tag team, I'm gonna be pissed.
but like Drew did make a statement where he's hurt, where he can't turn his neck or something like that, and he's been wrestling anyway. So I get it. It was a write off match for him because he needs to go away for a little bit. Because if you think about it, Drew has been working. Like,
He's been keeping that company afloat. He's booked and busy. He
so I
has
think
not.
that was his write off. So like I got what they were doing, but like Jesse didn't.
He's like
He missed the memo of why they were doing that. He was like, "What the fuck
he's like
is
he can just
this?"
walk out. Like what do you mean? Like that is the stupidest.
And Jesse, you're not wrong.
He's not, I hate that
You're
rule.
not
I
wrong.
hate that rule. I feel like walking out of the cage is annoying. I feel like climbing
Or
out.
jumping out of the cage.
I
Yeah,
don't
like
mind climbing out. I don't mind climbing out because at least there's some stakes. But like, why would you climb out the cage if you could just if the person is down long enough for you to climb out the cage? Why don't you just pin them? They make sense in
Jesse's not
multi.
wrong.
He's not wrong. They make sense in multi-man cage matches, I guess. Like they distracted over there. Let me. But and also like, oh yeah, you could just leave the cage. It's just like
You know what? However, I can relate because I too be sitting at work and be like, you know what?
walk out.
I'm done. I'm done. Close the laptop. I work from home. Close the laptop. I'm done. Like you know what? I'm just not gonna say goodbye. I'm not going to log off. I'm just gonna.
Just leave. Like I agree. I just feel like this. You're like, you know what? I'm not even gonna. I'm gone. Because it's like you could have pinned him though, like the concerto. But I get it. He can't turn his neck, so maybe you could
A
inflict
write
a
off, girl. I don't fucking know.
I'm just sitting here like David. Like I cared so much about Damian Priest last year.
I didn't. He's never done it for me.
You
He's
when
never
Kevin
done it for me.
Archer Infamy didn't do it for me in NXT, but once they put him with Bad Bunny and everything, I was like, okay, I kind of care. And then I was very interested. I always take an interest in the Money in the Bank winner,
That's
even
fair.
Otis. Even Otis. But I always take an interest in the Money in the Bank winner, and it's like an interest. And I liked the Judgment Day thing. I was interested, and then they took him out of it, had him with. First of all, why? And then had him beat up the Judgment Day the whole time. I'm just like, there are no stakes here for Damian Priest. I just think that he's just gonna win everything. There are no stakes. It was just like he was former world champion. He was just like, bye.
Girl, I don't know what's happening these days.
Triple
What
H
would you
will
say would be your match of the night? The
Slim Pick.
match that had me the most entertained was Cena and Truth.
It was it most entertained, but like I mean, of course the Seth match because I love you. I love me some Bronson Reed, but the one that did have me most entertained was R-Truth and Cena. Like
When he came out to his music, I was like, dog. It
I
looked
need
like
Bronson.
John Cena wanted to laugh so
He
bad.
did. He was like,
And like he's an actor. He's literally paid to like and he was like, dog, what is he hit him with all of his moves set. Like I just Truth is a gem.
a national
Truth is
treasure.
a gem. He's a gem. I love and it's crazy because he would forget about Truth. Is like he used to be an NWA champion. He would
Yes,
forget that like he actually like yes, he can like make you laugh and you can giggle ha ha ha. But like he actually held gold.
yes. Like
He
he
had a tag team with the Road Dog at one point. Also forgetting Jim. People don't realize that either. That was
yes,
weird.
get rowdy. Okay,
That was weird, but it happened.
get
Like I don't
quick,
know.
get rowdy.
This is what happens when you give me and Reese a mic and you just say record. This is what happens. Like this is gonna be the most chaotic episode. It's not gonna have any flow. It's gonna be us ranting and cutting each other off.
But it's okay.
It's
And me
fine. It's fine.
randomly singing obscure themes from the early 2000s. Like I was like, is that King Quick? I remember him from. Okay, I know this is random. Okay, sorry, it's random, but it was an episode. It was a Christmas episode of Raw. And listen, stay with me. I can't.
I'm
And it was
locked in. Get my drink.
Kurt Angle. I think he had his family or something, but it was a bunch of Kurt Angles that walked past King Quick. He was like, "Now that's what I call a white Christmas." I'm gonna find that clip. So R-Truth has just been, but he was K Quick there, but R-Truth has just been a gem. Like,
To
sorry,
say the least. To say the least.
I'm gonna find that
Lisa's
clip.
gonna find that clip, and it's gonna be a reel on our page sometime this week when we find it. We're gonna make that a thing. We're gonna make that a thing. Don't worry about it, guys. We got you.
I literally in my serotonin, my resting serotonin playlist have like clips of just R-Truth,
As you should. As
like
you should.
R-Truth's funniest moments, and I cackle like they happened yesterday. I love him. I need a Ron Cena shirt immediately.
Like then is that on sale yet? Let's check WWE.
'Cause I will get a Ron Cena shirt. Do we think that the feud
Ron.
ends here though? While you're checking,
Uh I don't know. Probably. Because I mean it had its purpose, right? And there is a Ron Cena shirt and it is $35 on shopwwe.com.
I'm getting it right now. I'm ordering it.
I'm gonna order that when we hang up. Um
What happened? You have
yeah, it's
adult
real.
money. When you have adult money,
Just be like, you know what? Screw it. Yes. It's also got free shipping. So like that makes it worth it too, because if I can get some things for free shipping, like
what?
oh, and he has action figures. You know he has an R-Truth action figure? I need that in my life.
Okay, we gotta get that. We have to support
Okay,
the
what is
truth.
happening? Anyway,
Sorry,
squirrel. I don't know what happened here,
this
guys.
is what happened.
Again, um, they also announced the Great American Bash, and if they were real, they would bring it to Baltimore.
If they were
Because
real,
Baltimore, if they were real, they would bring it to
scared?
Baltimore.
What you scared? Triple?
They scared. You know what? They keep hoeing Baltimore on these things because we had money in the bank, and the
Ugh,
pandemic hit, and then they were
I
like,
was
you know
so
what? We're
sad.
not gonna give you guys anything else back. And it's crazy because like I had front row tickets. Like that was a thing for like we were because that is like Brian's favorite gimmick match is Money in the Bank. Like and it was his birthday weekend. And then they were like, girl, pandemic. And we were like, okay, maybe they'll bring it back when it comes back. They did
I
not.
thought so too. I was like, oh, they're gonna bring Money in the Bank back to Baltimore. I cannot wait. I was so excited. Like, I was so excited. I had my tickets too. I did not have purple tickets. I should have because you can splurge a little bit when you don't have
To
a
pay a
million
hotel
dollar
and a
air.
flight.
Yeah, $1 million. Play it this way. Like, let's go.
So yeah, I need them to bring the Great American Bash to Baltimore if they were real. But they're not, so it's not gonna happen. But like, if you know, you know. Like, we're not gonna get into it. But like, use your to find out why they should bring back Great American Bash to Baltimore. Um,
That's what we want.
that's what we need. Get some crabs. It'd be a good night, you know.
Oh, good night.
Except for KB. KB can't have no crabs, but that's
Yeah.
here nor there.
Yeah, poor Kimmy.
I don't know why KB keeps trying to come to Baltimore knowing she can't have no crabs. And then be
No,
like, where should we eat? And it's like, girl, you're gonna eat at McDonald's. Like at least
we
Chick-fil-A.
going to Wendy's, girl. We
I can
can't.
take you to Chick-fil-A. You want a Five Guys burger? Like,
But
I
taco
can't take
places
you
are safe.
nowhere.
We can take a taco places. That's what tacos are favorite food. So we can take our taco
Yeah, but like they mess around and have like a shrimp taco, and I was like, oh shit, now we're in like now what?
because you know, boy, when we
Now
came
what?
across contamination, at least it's not as bad. I think it would have still bad. We did not came across contamination either. It's like same grease, fine. Oh, you're
It's
allergic?
fine.
No, it's not shrimp. Like that's not how. What is it? Chemistry? I don't
That's
know
not
what.
how this works, but like the
Not that.
math don't math. But what we're trying to say is KB keeps trying to come to Baltimore and she's allergic to like shellfish. So it's like, ooh, this is Baltimore.
Whew.
I'll take you to Chick-fil-A. Do you want
Yes.
a chicken tender?
And while we're on the way to Chick-fil-A, we passed by 6 seafoods. I feel like in the air is obey. That's all you smell.
Yo, so Target has the Obey goldfish. Let me tell you, they were on something with that. They were on something with Old Bay goldfish.
What are we talking about?
I don't know what's happening, but we're still recording, so we're just gonna dive back into wrestling.
Yeah.
Um, so
'Cause I'm
let's
like,
talk
and you gotta get the
about
first chip. Sorry. The hers obey.
Seth
But
Rollins. Why is he all of a sudden friends with what's his face? Didn't he
he
try to
tried
kill him?
to kill him.
So like, I need them to run like I need them to explain that Monday night,
Maybe
tomorrow
do.
night, or tonight when y'all hear this. I need them to explain that to me because like I have confusion. Like, cause weren't y'all just didn't you like almost die trying to kill?
Like to
He the
destroy him.
ops.
I thought a third member would debut. I did, like a
You
third
did say
member.
that. You did say that. You said that.
But I thought that then Bronson Reed would be on the opposite side.
Because he was bloodline 20 minutes ago. Girl, again, they need to explain that to me on Monday night. Hopefully they do.
And then that's
Um,
maybe it's like, oh, they're all double crossing each other, and it's just like, okay, well, is he really? Also, Sami Zayn is friends with everybody, so anybody would have turned on Sami Zayn and betrayed him.
correct.
So
Correct.
who knows?
What other matches? The main event. I guess we should talk about that.
Oh yeah, it happened. Why is John Cena out here? Why is John Cena helping Logan Paul? When did y'all become friends?
He said he was gonna ruin wrestling, and he is.
John Cena is a domestic terrorist, and Triple H must be stopped.
I don't know what's happening anymore. Yeah, I don't know what's happening anymore. But Cody's back.
Mm.
Cody's back. That
The
happened.
silence in the silence in the room. We were like,
In the room last night, we're all like, huh.
Mimi was pissed.
Mimi was like she woke up out her sleep. She was, and then she looked and rolled her eyes and went right back to sleep.
I'm done. Because it was like also tag team match at Money in the Bank. Okay, okay, okay.
That's one way to give us a match without giving us a match. That's one way to phone in a match, right? Because we know Cena's on this tour where he has to have so many dates between now and then. And it's one way for him to phone in a match is the best way I can do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's not it's a tag team, so like the pressure is off. And I don't know what they're doing here. Like I'm happy that Cena got the belt from Cody because like again, someone needed to take it from Cody that could take the heat and it made sense and Cena does make sense. But like where do we go from here? And where is Roman? I just have so many questions that are not being answered.
I was about to say something. I don't know. Have we checked the RNC? Um,
If you know, you in fact know.
have you checked that?
Um, I
No,
let me check that now.
the golf course. I mean, have we?
Have we checked Trump Towers? Have we checked
The Capitol. Like,
Mar-a-Lago? Somebody go knock on Mar-a-Lago's door and see and go, hey Roman, and see if someone answers. You probably will get a yes. Hello.
like, where do Republicans
Anywho,
go? I don't know.
girl, they be hanging out at Mar-a-Lago with Trump, so that's where I worry that. Um,
Have we checked Ron DeSantis? Is that?
he was there last night. And they booed him.
I know. Well,
I mean, valid.
check this out. I mean, valid. He's a monster. Allegedly.
Girl, I ain't a legend.
Like, what is his deal? Like, what is his deal? They also announced Evolution. You were right. You called it months ago. Gabby, on this edition,
Hello.
Gabby's always right.
Gabby be knowing. Gabby be knowing, man.
This edition of Gabby's always right. But we'll talk about that with the rest of the girls. I'm interested to see what matches they want as well. I think going head to head, like you said, with Saturday Night Main Event is a good way to drive tickets for Saturday Night Main Event. I don't think anything particularly special would happen on it because right after Money in the Bank.
So I'm just gonna plant this seed and then we can talk about it more with the girls.
Okay.
Give me Asuka versus Io. And on that, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this show up. And I'm like, but yeah, I'm just gonna plant that quick seed and I'm gonna move on from that. And we're going back to it like a later date and time. But like I have ideas on how we can make this work. But it's gonna require a lot of moves between now and then.
We got 8 weeks.
We have a while, like for sure. But like I think that we need to shake the tag team titles up a little bit between now and then.
Oh, like use them.
That would help. I think we need to do that. I think that there are some like little beefs that we can kind of get started between now and then too. But again, that will be for maybe next week's show when the whole gang is here. This is more of like a special edition show because we don't know what the hell's happening on this show. Um, we and Reese just hanging out for 20 minutes, and
Cause we miss y'all.
it happens. It happens. This
Feel
is
it.
what you get sometimes. Maybe next week it'll be somebody randomly. Maybe it'll be Reese and KB. Maybe it'll be me and Ash. Maybe once in a while we're gonna bring you these random rant episodes that really don't make any sense. Um, but if you listen long enough, you'll catch a gem.
Yeah, it's like a FaceTime, like a group FaceTime.
100%. It's just like we can't see you, so you
Right.
can leave your comments in the comments, and I'll respond back to you. So definitely tap in. But yeah, I don't know what's happening. How do we exit the show?
Oh yeah, this we have a slogan. I'm gonna get it right this time. All right,
Ooh, are you? Let me lock in.
hold on, wait. Okay, so you can find me at Genius Reese
Yep. Okay.
on IG, and you can find Gabii where?
Hi, Gabrielle,
Yeah,
on all other social medias. And shout out to our girls. You can find them at um
no,
meticulous key. Yeah, yeah,
yep,
yeah.
Benny's
Benny's
block.
block underscore Benny's block underscore. But if
Yes,
you're here, then you're probably on Lip Gloss and Ladders page. So you guys go to our homepage and you click our names there. Worst case scenario.
worst case scenario, and you can
Worst
find
case
that at
scenario.
Lip Gloss in the letter N letters. And on that note, don't forget to put down that lip gloss and pick up that ladder. And we gonna see you next time.